Aya. Cabinet secretaries present, led by our very own James Opio Wandai, and my brother, Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury, Honorable John Badi, Siaya Senator, Youth Leader, Dr. Oburu Oginga, my colleague members of Parliament present, Honorable David Ochieng, MP Ugenya, Dr. Gideon Ochanda, MP Bondo, Elisha Kuba, MP Game, Honorable Marco Golanyamita, MP Uriri, Honorable Felix Oduor Jalango, MP Langata, we have my colleague, Member of Parliament for Butere, also Chairman of Public Accounts Committee, National Assembly, Honorable Tindi Mwale. Welcome. We have our principal secretaries who are here, led by our very own Dr. Raymond Omolo, PS for Interior and Coordination of National Government. We have our very own Miss Regina Obam, PS for Trade, who is also from here, our county of Siaya. We have Dr. Oluga, the PS for Medical Services, also our own son from here. We have the Member of Parliament for Arieda, Dr. Utiende Amolo, sorry. And Your Excellency, we have many other dignitaries here. Sijasema nani? Nani sijasema? Aya. Your Excellency, the place where we are is called Township Ward, and the Member of County Assembly representing this ward is called James Obiero Otare. James Obiero Otare is here. Your Excellency, before I proceed to the next stage, I would like to request your permission to allow me to invite the area MCA to come and welcome us, and also to invite the Speaker of the Siaya County Assembly to introduce the Member of County Assemblies who are here present. Mheshimiwa, karibu.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Mbunge. I want to take this opportunity in my life. I've been in politics for the last 20 years, but this is the first time I'm addressing the President. So I want to take this opportunity. President William Ruto, the Governor of Siaya, the Speaker of the County Assembly of Siaya, and all the visitors that has come with the President to invite you to Siaya Township Ward as the area MCA. Okatieko Gisungu nyasaye madiberi jakoru.
Wonderful. Now let us invite the Speaker of the Siaya County Assembly.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, it is always an honor to receive you and welcome you in Siaya. Your Excellency, my duty will just be to introduce or recognize members of the County Assembly and members of the county government or staff of the county government. But before I do that, also observing that there's no time, allow me to walk us through the memory lane. Soon after your election, you visited Siaya. That time, leaders scattered, the clouds did not gather, and there was no sacrament. Today, the leaders are gathered here. The people are here in heart and person. And my bishop, Your Excellency, I'm an Anglican, my bishop, who is guided by the spirits, was not even sure if the Holy Communion would be enough. It therefore means we receive you here wholeheartedly. In the interest of time, allow me to recognize members of the County Assembly of Siaya that are here. And I dare plead with you not to expect me to mention all your names because of time. Your Excellency, the last time you were here, we had about 3 or 4. Today, they are here 42 in number. Will we clap for them? And it is important to say that nobody invited them, just as the bishop said, they came on their own. Thank you very much, members of the County Assembly. I am aware from here you are going to Sidindi and Ugunja. Allow me to mention those MCAs by name. The member for Sidindi, John Apodo, wherever you are, would you have an opportunity for the first time in life to wave at the president, wherever you are? The member representing Ugunja Ward, you've been a majority leader for 2 consecutive terms. May you have the opportunity to wave and smile at the president. He's already left. So, Your Excellency, I am aware where you come, and with the support of Baba, all other MCAs could have come here. The member for Parliament, Jalango, told me there are MCAs from Nairobi. Wherever you are, MCAs from Nairobi, would you be upstanding to wave at the president? Conscience tells me that there could be other members of County Assembly from other regions that are here. Wherever you are, would you be upstanding, please, for recognition? Last, Your Excellency, the preacher has preached. And he preached about the blessings that comes with God's people being together and living in harmony and peace. The message I gather is that you and Baba Raila Amolo Odinga have been ahead of this sermon. The scripture was ahead of you, but you've been ahead of the sermon. That is why, in your own wisdom, you noted that countrymen and countrywomen, when they live together, there is peace and harmony, broad-based government. Will you clap for ourselves? And the very last one, what I do, Your Excellency, is I pick voices. Allow me to pick. Lastly, mine is to pick voices as a speaker. That with the unity you have with Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, with the development we are seeing coming to this region, with the love our people have for you, I am convinced, beyond any reasonable doubt, that mbele iko sawa na Ruto na Raila. Will as many as are of the opinion that mbele iko sawa na Ruto na Raila na Wakenya wote say aye? There is no need to take contrary opinion. Those are invalid votes. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Aya. Now, before I invite the members of parliament who are here, let me also recognize the senior government officers from this region who have joined us today, including CEOs of parastatals, board members, can you just rise up so that we can recognize you? Thank you very much. We have our own Dr. Patrick Amoth here, who is our son here, Director of Medical Services. And it is. So, Your Excellency, I don't want to waste time. Joturu wauntie. Ere jomoro ko President Kai. Tinga ne badi malo. Umor ki President. Sigala gala mar President did chiel. Aya. Now, Your Excellency, I want to be very brief and want to thank His Lord the Bishop for the message of today. The Bishop, I think you are speaking to politicians. You are urging politicians that despite any differences that we could have, the preservation of the country is more important than any other things. And I want to agree with you that this is the trajectory that we took as members of the ODM party, and that is why we are with the President and working together with him. We do not intend to abandon the President in the near future, because we think that would be contrary to your message of today. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to this constituency. This is the very first time you are here visiting us, since you and Baba bestowed on me the huge responsibility of helping you to manage the budget of the country. And I know that my people are very, very happy with you and are supporting you because of that responsibility that you gave to me. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that together with my brother, Honorable John Badi, we have, for the first time, delivered a budget that is not only transparent, but a budget that has been able to live up to the requirements of the Constitution that expects a budget to be to address the regional balance, regional equities, and also to address the needs of every section of the country. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that we are not partisan leaders. The mandate you have given us is for us to help you govern the country in terms of resource sharing. So if you see development projects that have been appropriated in this region, that is the same thing that has happened in all other parts of the country. So the budget has been balanced, and that this country is for all of us, and we cannot isolate any section of the country, because that is what the message that you have given us. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much for that message. I will not talk about the development projects that are here, because now you are here, and those projects that we put in the budget, we put them courtesy of your blessings. So I will allow you to be the one to speak about them. But I don't now lose the Luo Martin, Jothurua. Eh? Kauono to kumora inya. No. Kane kumoro. Kauono ukodo wiya. Eh? O kane ka kijande omor gi President. Giadima wacho ni wuodonjelo ni nyalo tiatia nyaka otiek tam mar ariyo. Uwacho kamano. Kuwache motegna ahinya. So, Your Excellency, these people are saying that they love you, and that no amount of intimidation from your protagonists will stop them from staying with you to the very end. Your Excellency, where we are conducting this service is known as Siaya Medical Training Center, Siaya branch. And just to update you that through your instruction, among other instructions that you have given us, you gave us when we were going through the budget process, you allowed us to put some resources for this place, and I know you know the details you'll share with us. Also, just a step away from here is Siaya National Polytechnic. Your Excellency, the last time you were here, I requested you to help us upgrade Siaya Institute of Technology to a national polytechnic. I want to confirm, Your Excellency, that you gave that instruction, and Siaya Institute is now a national polytechnic. Again, Your Excellency, through your direction, there are a lot of resources which we have also put in the budget to transform the Siaya Institute of Siaya National Polytechnic, which you are aware of, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, This county has benefited so much from the budget that we have just passed, and through the support of your office and the office of my brother, Honorable John Buddy, there are about many new roads that are going to come up in this county to support the development of this county. Your Excellency, in all those things that I've said, we want to thank you for your leadership, for your support, and for the love that you have given us. Dima wacho ni President nyaka mbele. President nyaka mbele. Your Excellency, before I invite my colleagues to make a few remarks, let me say, Your Excellency, that you, for the first time, under your direction, we have given our county governments the highest allocation in terms of division of revenue bill. We were able to increase county shareable allocation from 385 billion in the last financial year to 415 billion in this financial year. Your Excellency, an increase of about 32 billion from what was allocated in the previous year. Your Excellency, Siaya County is one of the counties that is going to benefit from those allocations. We want to thank you, and we want to thank Governor James Orengo for the initiatives he's put in place to help us also transform the county. Your Excellency, with those many remarks, now let me take this opportunity to invite my colleagues to come and make just short remarks. Let me start with the Member of Parliament for Langata, Honorable Felix Oduor. Please come.
Siaya untie, umor, to the Bishop, Your Excellency, and all the guests. When I heard that the President was going to Nyanza, I knew he was going to Homa Bay. So I did not want to really prepare kwa sababu tumeenda huko mara nyingi. Lakini sasa tunakuomba hama Homa Bay, sasa kuje upige kambi hapa nyumbani. Piga kambi hapa nyumbani, watu wa Siaya pia wapate ile maendeleo umepeleka Homa Bay mingi ile. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki.
Aya. Let me welcome my brother, the Chairman of Public Accounts Committee, the Member of Parliament for Butere, Honorable Tindi Mwale.
Watu wa Siaya mlembe. Mlembe gandi. Asante sana. Sisi na nyinyi ni kitu kimoja. Mimi naitwa Mheshimiwa Tindi Mwale. Mimi ni mbunge wa Butere na pia mimi ndio chairman ya Public Accounts Committee. Your Excellency, I'm very happy to join you today for the church service. Rais ni rafiki yangu sana, na wakati niliona anakuja hapa nikasema pia mimi nikuje tusali pamoja. Si nimefanya vizuri? Na watu wa Ingo wako ndani ya broad based government ya Mheshimiwa President William Ruto na Baba Raila Amolo. Nyinyi mko ndani ya broad base ama mko nje ya broad base? Hebu nione wangapi wako ndani ya broad base. Na mimi Mheshimiwa Rais nataka kuhakikishia ya kwamba the message of fighting corruption, mimi kama chairman ya Public Accounts, I support wewe na Baba Raila Amolo Odinga fully on the fight against corruption. Tuko pamoja? Wewe huyu mtu wa microphone anataka kuharibu, si ndio? Mbona anataka kuharibu na shemeji ndio anaongea? Anataka nipeleke maneno mabaya huko? Kwa hivyo nimesema kama chairman ya Public Accounts, we are supporting Baba Raila Amolo Odinga na President Ruto to fight corruption. Sawa sawa? Ile corruption iko kwa serikali, Mheshimiwa Rais, onyesha sisi tutasaidia wewe kufagia ulete maendeleo hapa Siaya. Si ni kweli? Na mimi naunga mkono huyu Atandi ni rafiki yangu sana. Si mtarudisha yeye? Wangapi wanasema Atandi arudi tena tuone na mkono? Wangapi wanasema Ruto arudi tena nione kwa mkono? Asanteni sana.
Aya, thank you very much. I want also to recognize the presence of the Secretary General of the Kenya National Union of Teachers, who is with us here, Honorable Mr. Oyu. Mr. Oyu, feel welcome. Now, let me take this chance to invite my colleague, the Member of Parliament for Bondo, Dr. Gideon Ugola Ochanda.
Now, Your Excellency, let me join my colleagues from Siaya in welcoming you back to Siaya, and we'll want to keep welcoming you back to Siaya anytime. Karibu sana. Your Excellency, where we are, some of us, individually and even collectively, had placed ourselves in front to work with your government. And we really appreciate in terms of what has been going on. Like many were trying to wave for the president for the first time, or talking in front of the president for the first time, the much we appreciate how we are working with your government. In the last 3 days, Your Excellency, let me also take this chance to tell you that in the last 3 days was the first time I've worked with a cabinet secretary from Siaya in our villages in Siaya. For the last 13 years that I've been in Parliament, I've never had an opportunity to work so closely with a cabinet secretary, with a minister of a government. And that was Opeo Wandai. We've worked for the last 3 days, going to the villages to see that we have power in all our areas. Your Excellency, this is for purpose of augmenting what we are doing. And I want to tell you, Mr. President, that including our community, that history is very clear in terms of who this community can work with. The works that can make this community work with other communities is very clear. History has had it, that there are people that this community can work with. And that is political history. But I can also say that even for purpose of geography, Your Excellency, there are areas, you cannot, what we call jigsaw fitting. You cannot fit America on the Arabian continent, minus going through Africa. But it's very easy to jigsaw fit the Americas on Africa. Similarly, when you take that geography, it's not very easy to jigsaw fit the basin on the eastern escarpment. It's much more easier to fix the basin on the western escarpment. And that's exactly where this community is headed to, our president. That we want to work together in terms of what is practical. And it's just practical that we can easily jigsaw fit with the west of the rift much more easily than the way we've been trying to fix ourselves with the east of the rift. Your Excellency, what will help us cement this relationship that we have with your government is the fulfillment of the little projects, promises here and there. We are disadvantaged. We may not have the coffee. We may not have the sugar cane. And we know you are doing a lot of work in those kind of economies. Our economy here needs quite a bit of fixing. Particularly, we know fisheries will take quite a bit of time, but that's an economy that we really need to put our efforts on. Your Excellency, Bondo, Siaya, towns. The government has done a lot of effort before. There is a water project that has been here. The government placed a lot of money. Siaya doesn't have water, Bondo doesn't have water, and it's the same project that is supposed to go to Rarieda. How happy will we be if when you are going to Sidindi, you are going to Ugunja, to launch a water project that started after the other one, the bigger one? We'll be more happy that water is in Siaya, water is in Bondo, and water reaches Rarieda. And to that extent, Your Excellency, if we can fix these kind of little things that we have, including the irrigation, little small irrigation projects that we have in our communities, plus the Zoia irrigation works, I'll be very happy. So thank you very much, Your Excellency. We'll be joining you constantly to make sure that our things work. Asanteni sana. Yothurwa, Gimarmatin Kende, Tedo tok dala tedo mwasebedo ka jowadwa tedo jirani soya mabiro nwaga tile mabiro nwaga sa ochopo mwabe korwa dwa mondo watedi wabende jomoko winjie suchwa. Ero uru kamano.
Aya. Jothuru untie. Your Excellency, Dr. Gideon Ochanda has reminded me on something which I just wanted to alert him that there's something we introduced in the last budget called crop diversification. You are urging Kenyans to diversify from the traditional cash crops that they have been investing in for a long time that are almost becoming obsolete in terms of returns. And I want to just mention to Dr. Ochanda that in this budget which we are implementing, Siaya County alone has about 100 million shillings for crop diversification. And your Cabinet Secretary for Cooperative Development was here, and he met our county leadership team, including the minister in charge of agriculture in the county, and we want to urge our people, please, we want you to start planting coffee. Coffee is a cash crop that we want all Kenyans to go into because of the potential and returns in terms of foreign exchange, and we want our people also to be able to earn foreign currency here in the grassroots. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much for that program. I want our people, please work with the county government of Siaya so that you can start planting coffee. Your Excellency, let me move forward and now invite the Member of Parliament for Uriri, Honorable Mark Ogola Nyamita, to come and talk to us.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Tandi, Your Excellency the President, Your Lordship the Bishop. Thank you for your true words of encouragement. Indeed, it is good when brothers stay together. In fact, in another verse, they describe it that how good is it for brothers to be together. It is like that oil going down Aaron's chin. So we are glad to be here. Josiah untie. Josiah untie. Aningena jamigori kawuna bira nuendo. To abiro awinjo kajalango wachoni President osebudho Homa Bay. To wambe nwagwele ni mondo tim dake Migori matesta winjo ka Josiah bedware. To samanu abira winjo ka Kisumu bedware. Your Excellency, the people of Siaya are demanding you, just like the people of Migori and Homa Bay and Kisumu. These are really unprecedented times that we didn't foresee ourselves. But I think it is because of the good work that you continue to do for this great nation. Without a doubt, there is not a single constituency in this country where there is no national government project. I just wanted to speak to the matter of SHA, and I wanted to speak to our religious leaders, because we are here today in church. Bishop, many a times when things are not working, the church is at the forefront, speaking out, especially when health matters are there. We want to urge you and all other religious leaders that in the very same way, when things are not working, we hear your voice, just like the political class also speak to some of those issues. Because we want to build this nation together, we also urge you to speak to the things that are actually working. And this issue of SHA, Your Excellency, even by the sheer number of people who have been registered on this particular platform, is a confirmation that it is actually working. There are a few issues, and we have heard in the news in the recent days, a few hospitals have actually been affected, and they've actually been registered. I just want to urge that this is a thing that must work just like education. The hope of a poor man is only in health and in education. So SHA must be made to work. And Your Excellency, I heard recently your Cabinet Secretary say that maybe there are a few members of Parliament who are also running hospitals. If there is a member of Parliament, including myself, who is running the hospital and is involved in this crowd, we want to urge you, fieka hao. if there are people in the mainstream government who are also involved in this fraud around SHA, fieka hao rais. If there are religious institutions that are running hospitals that are involved in this particular fraud, fieka hao wote. Because we want that every single Kenyans, just like all of us have access to medication, they can also get medication. Finally, Your Excellency, still on the matter of health, I now want to urge our county governments, because health is a devolved function. And recently you have spoken to free medical health in all our clinics up to level 4, from the smallest clinic to up to about level 4. For outpatients, we are urging our county governments, it is now your duty to avail drugs in all our hospitals, so that when the citizenry go to the hospital, they do not miss the drugs. And that way we will have a prosperous nation. Otherwise, on my behalf of the people of Uriri, and I dare say on behalf of my in-laws, because you know my wife comes from Alego, I want to say, sisi tuko na wewe ni raisi wa tutam. Wale wanasema rais tutam, nione namna hii. Tutam ama si tutam? Tutam ama si tutam? Eru ukamano nyasaye ugwedhu.
Aya, Mark Nyamita, yao den nyangia. Nyangia ka, murngia ka. Enor, kosok enor. Aya, now let me invite the Member of Parliament for Game, Honorable Elisha Odhiambo Akuba.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander of our Defense Forces, allow me to ride on the protocol established by the Honorable Tandi and of course the Governor of Siaya. Jothuro untie, Jothuro mor, anabiro ka mwanawaji njili, ni 2027, waduoko William Samoei Ruto kendo. Elanga moye, meauru baru malo. Your Excellency, let me be brief because time is running. I want to request you, Your Excellency, that in the next month, when my brother Ray is doing recruitment for the police, let's see I get a higher number. Awajo kama niwa nikindi ko police, Josiah udie mangeny molo jomoko. Akwayo kozoka kwayo. Number 2, Your Excellency, by end of next year, there will be skyscraping building in all the towns of Kenya. And Kenyans will start to appreciate how you're impacting in our society in terms of affordable houses. Number 2, Your Excellency, I'm a beneficiary of your hard work. When you took over presidency, I had a loan that I was paying 175,000. Now I'm only paying 135,000. It means the economy is working well. Finally, Your Excellency, us as the people of Siaya, we are feeling your government. My brother, Dr. Raymond Omolo, has a program for the widows. And that program is touching the hearts of women in the country. Number 2, our brother, the CS Wandai, is moving all over to ensure that we have access to electricity in the Republic of Kenya. And finally, Mbadinyang is also doing his bit in Suba. Your Excellency, you have our assurance that come 2027, we'll elect you again so that we can have a progressive society moving forward. And finally, I encourage county governments of Siaya, let us remit employees' contribution of SHA, which you have kept for 3 months. The employees are not accessing help because you have not remitted the amount. Thank you.
Aya, Jodalawa. I want peace. Aya. Very good. Jothurwa, wakwe uru mos, wachiegni chopo kuma jotelo madongo dwa loso kodwa. Wadwaro ni mondo ubed mos. Ubed Mos. Mr. Ogea. Mr. Ogea. Please, stop that kelele there. Aya. Your Excellency, now let me take this chance to invite the Member of Parliament for Ugenya, Honorable David Ouma Ochieng.
Thank you so much, Honorable Tandi, to our Lord Bishop, Your Excellency, the President. I'm very happy to be here this morning. Your Excellency, this is your 5th visit to our county. It shows the friendship that you have with us. I want to say this morning, Your Excellency, that no other president before you has shown us friendship, not just by word, but by deed. Your Excellency, hapa Siaya, Kisumu, kila mahali panachimbwa. Wanachimba stima, wanachimba barabara, wanachimba manyumba, wanachimba masoko, kwa sababu ya urafiki ambayo uko nayo na sisi watu wa Nyanza. Mungu akubariki sana. Your Excellency, I like your boldness. There are things you've done in the last 3 years that no first-time president would do. You decided to take housing head-on. You decided to take health head-on. You decided to reform our education. All the presidents who have come before you talked about them, did nothing about them. And I believe that if you are just patient enough, the reforms you've made in the last 3 years, Your Excellency, will evaporate in this country for the next 30, 40 years to come. Continue doing what you do. Don't be afraid. Be courageous, because the things you are doing are the things that are going to make this country our own Singapore. Your Excellency, I have one issue. That hizi vitu tunafanya vizuri zote, taribika, usirudi ukele mambo yako, ile mambo yako mambo matatu. Go back to those 3 issues. Mambo matatu. Because if you don't fight corruption, if you don't fight in discipline, if you don't fight in competence, we will not go anywhere, Your Excellency. So I want to say here in Siaya, kama ni wabunge wako corrupt, fight them. Kama ni koti judiciary is corrupt, deal with them. Kama ni your ministers who are corrupt, deal with them. Kama ni counties that are corrupt, deal with them, Your Excellency. Don't spare anybody. Let's build one country. Let's build a country that all of us believe in. Finally, Your Excellency. Finally, Your Excellency. Nimeambiwa kama nimekaa pale kwamba kama tunangoja, as we wait for you to do all for us, Kisumu, Siaya, Busia Road, inakaa mbaya sana sasa, Your Excellency. It's patches all over. Barabara ya Kisumu mpaka Busia, Your Excellency, please, naomba mara 10. Saidia ziko barabara hiyo. Thank you so much. Welcome to Siaya again, and God bless you. Rokamano.
Aya. Yoturu auntie. Erejo mamorgi President Ruto kae. Very good. Now I want to invite my brother, the Member of Parliament for Arieda, Dr. Otiende Amolo, Senior Counsel.
Your Excellency, the President, I only have 2 issues. One is a thank you. The second is an invitation. Mr. President, this is your 5th visit to Siaya. Your first 2, which included you coming to Rarieda, I did not attend because the political clouds did not align. But on your 3rd visit, when you came for the Luo Festival, I was there. On your 4th visit, when you came to Ramba, I was there. On your 5th visit in Siaya, I have come. When you were in Ramba, I made 3 requests, and I want to thank you that all the 3 requests have been done. First of all was the request for low-volume tarmacking of Kalandinka Elijah. Working with Waziri Mbadi and Chairman Atandi, it has been tendered. My second request was for affordable housing hostels for KMTC in Masala, Rarieda. 1,250 units, it has been tendered. My third request was for Ramba,
a 20 million construction. It is in process. Allow me to thank you. My next request will be for Assembly Bay, and the MCAs here, stand up. Assembly Bay is the gateway to Siaya through the lake. And you know that there's that program for doing the pyre at Assembly Bay. I will be making that request shortly. Secondly is an invitation, and let me start by thanking the Bishop, the Right Reverend John Mark Haungodia. I come from the Diocese of Bondo. My wife is Anglican, but I'm Catholic. But I pray with Anglicans a lot because, Mr. President, these Anglicans are more democratic than some of our churches. First of all, for us, we don't elect our bishops. They are appointed, and then in church terms, they say they are anointed. But the Anglicans elect their bishop. Secondly, for us, for example, in Catholic, when it comes to Holy Communion, it is only the Catholics who are prepared, who are allowed to take it. But for Anglicans, as you saw today, Mr. President, I believe you belong to AIC, and I'm Catholic. We were able to take the Holy Communion at the invitation of the bishop. But more importantly, for us in Catholic, when we go there, you are given the Holy Communion, and then you are told go. And then the priest remains, and he takes the wine by himself. These Anglicans even give us wine. So, Mr. President, me and you, let us reconsider our faith. Having said that, Joturwa, Jomorwa Konjelo Jagot, Miabadi, 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 Miabadi. Mr. President, these people have welcomed you. Please keep coming to Siaya, because in Siaya, first you have a father in the name of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Then you have a brother in the name of Barack Obama. Then you have another brother from another mother in the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. So keep coming, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
Aya. Joturu wa winjo kaka wajumbe twak maber. Ere joma mor gi wajumbe wa Siaya. Joturu an ing'eyo ni sani chiko koyiena mondo akwa president gimoro amora. Nikech an ema keto budget. To nitie gik mwaketi budget mang'eny ma kawacho kae tibro wach ni atandi kara ng'ito marach. Nyaka wadag ka biye. Biye ing'e ni chami to kako gedo to kinyal ng'eyo kako gedo. Wawinjore. Omiyo an agedo gi rieko. Lakini John Badi gopio wandae gi joman go tongi gik madhi mbele. Omiyo adwani mondo koro walos matini weche gik mwatimo to watiyo nikech ing'e ni gik mwaketo gi be joma ng'eny ok morgo. Dongu neno ka wuoyi mana ka okuome chande no keto mang'eny to nogo koko ma wagole ma ka okare. Dongu neno kamano. Omiyo adwani ka waketo gik moko gi John Badi mineno mobet kae ni wuoyi mariek ahinya. Wuod Suba ni wuoyi malich ahinya. En kaseketo pesa to en ogolo koro pesa tiyo. Omiyo adwani mondo ubed mokwe joma uketo mbele i sirikal ni gin jomo tegno. Kendo gin jomo ng'e sida man thurwa kae. Omiyo Raila Amolo Odinga ne oketo mondo wabed kanyo. Raila Amolo Odinga oketi aketa, ogo ikogno kendo ng'eyo ni in ng'ama nyalo timo tich. Omiyo thurwa usirwa koso kusirwa. Joma sirowa joma ni sirikal ane bade ka usirwa motegno. Now, I want to now take this opportunity to invite our elder, our father, the man you are not allowed to contest against. Your Excellency, in this county, nobody is allowed to contest against Dr. Oburu Oginga. Dr. Oburu Oginga will just get elected. You don't need to run against him. The Senator of Siaya. Welcome, Daktari.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Governor of Siaya, all leaders, senators and members of the National Assembly, and the clergy, and all members of our community who are present here and our visitors. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Oimre uru, oyavre uru. Your Excellency, this is my church. I am an Anglican, and I was born Anglican, and I will be buried Anglican, by Anglican Church. But Your Excellency, I can tell you I was tortured by my church for very many years. They never allowed me to take this Holy Communion, which we have taken with you this afternoon, until last year, when I was 81 years old, simply because my father insisted that there is nowhere in the Bible where it is stated that all the names for baptism must be Anglican, must be English, must be European. And he insisted, and there is nothing there in the Bible. And he even wrote a letter to the Archbishop of Canterbury, and he got a confirmation that I should be baptized using African names. So my full names are Ngonga Molo Oburu Oginga. And my brother is Raila Amolo Odinga. And my late brother Agola was Ngire Umodo Agola. But last year, my bishop in Bondo allowed me to be confirmed, and even though it was too late because I had already married a second wife. And Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to our county. These are people are not very complicated people. They are always very straightforward. If they don't want you, they just tell you on your face. And if they love you, they also tell you on your face. And you can clearly see on the faces of these people that they really love you. And Your Excellency, this love comes because you have also shown love for them. First, there is the Minister of Finance, John Mbadi. John Mbadi has taken that docket of the Ministry of Finance, which has never, since we got our independence, been held by a Jaluo. This is the very first time that a Jaluo is holding the Ministry of Finance. Your Excellency, that is a very, very clear show of love for our people by giving one of us the Ministry of Finance. You also gave our son here, Opio Wandai, the Ministry of Energy. And Opio Wandai is so energetic that he is befitting that ministry. He is always everywhere in Kenya, moving and implementing electricity projects. And we want you, Opio Wandai, our son here, to bring electricity, because electricity is the foundation of development. Anywhere in the world, the reason why Africa is called a dark continent is because it has no electricity. Who will come to invest with you if you have no power? Power is the foundation of development. And Opio is doing it very effectively. Opio, thank you. And thank you, Mr. President, for giving him that docket. Mr. President, we want you to continue. We don't want to engage too much in the future talks about Ruto must go, Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Ruto is going nowhere. Ruto is going nowhere because there are only 5 ways you can remove a president. First, either he resigns or he dies. If he doesn't die, he is defeated in an election. And if he is not defeated in an election, then something attacks his brain. He becomes a bit... and none of those things exist with the president. The president is very healthy and is there. If you want to remove him, wait for 2027 and all of us are there. So we are all Kenyans. Let us work together. Let us build bridges and let us see what comes and who comes out. Because me, Mr. President, I'm also a Gen Z. That's why I'm called youth leader. And President, we have seen the fruits of what is coming here. There is this road in Bondo. That road in Bondo, there has been a lot of outcry about its implementation. But there is 200 million shillings which had been given in the budget, and I have talked to Honorable Mbadi to give it something in the supplementary so that it is completed. You came and promised that it will be done, and we must make sure it is done so that people don't continue complaining. The contractor who is in Gotnanga, Tuorengo's place, those sites, has become very incompetent. Give us another contractor to finish this one in Bond. Mr. President, I don't want to say much more because there is a lot going on. Toko imilunga ni dongro ko ko juthurwa tikwaga uru ko mangeny kagi moro biro to uso asoya mosulo goleng uso asoya mosulo goleng nikech nyiego ngeny kodwa uwinjo jothurwa ero kamano uru.
Dr. Uburu is a youth leader or not a youth leader? How many people are saying nobody should contest against Oburu Oginga? Tingane bari malo. Very good. Daktari, you are already elected 2027. Now, Your Excellency, I want to request you to allow me to introduce your own PS for Interior to come and introduce other government officials who I may not have recognized them. Oh, okay. Thank you for that direction. Your Excellency, as I step down now from here, I just wanted to thank you, Your Excellency, for the many of our people that you are working with in your cabinet and in the executive, including our two CSs, the Minister for Finance and the Minister for Energy. Your Excellency, this team that you are working with among our people are doing a very good job, and they are working with us, they are consulting with us, and we are happy for the support you are giving them. Also, the principal secretaries that are now from our region here, I mentioned the two of them from Siaya, and of course the Interior PS. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for them. But Your Excellency, we also want to urge you that in Siaya, we still do not have so many of our sons in government, in the mainstream executive. We have a few sons from here who are CEOs, maybe one or two. But Your Excellency, I want to urge you that this is the county of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. This is one of the most important counties in Kenya for the reasons given to you by Otienda Molo. Your Excellency, I want to urge you that going forward, please, as you make those appointments for ambassadors, for chairman of parastatals, for CEOs, please look for Siaya people also as well. I wanted to introduce to you one of our sons here, who is also working very well with you in the Data Commission Office. He's the Deputy Director of Mrs. Kamket. He's a very strong son of Alego here. Please, next time there's an opportunity, Your Excellency, I'll come to see you so that you can look at him positively. Oscar, this is the Deputy of Mrs. Kamket. He's a very strong son of Alego. He's my age mate. I went to school with him from primary to university. Oscar, I know we will go see the President so that the President can get to know you in person. Thank you very much. Now, with those many remarks, now let me take this opportunity to invite my brother, the Minister for Energy, James Opio Wandai. Wandai, welcome.
The Bishop of the Diocese of Maseno West, the Right Reverend John Mark Godia, all the clergy, Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, wananchi wa Siaya, hamjambo. Jo Siaya di morwako President kawuono kaendi. Siaya untie. Siaya umor. To Siaya will. I will be very brief. Your Excellency, we are indeed extremely delighted that today you have chosen to join us here in Siaya and pray with us. Your Excellency, secondly, I want to thank you once again for finding it fit and necessary to take affirmative action to integrate these people into mainstream governance of this country. Your Excellency, since you appointed me to be one of your cabinet secretaries, I have found it extremely easy working with you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, this particular region, I know you have got a plan to develop every part of this country. But this particular region has had its potential, not unlocked, not harnessed for quite a long time. You have made a conscious decision to have the potential of this region unlocked and to have it harnessed for the development of this region and indeed for the rest of the country. Your Excellency, whenever I travel around the country, and especially this region, one thing is certain, that the country has witnessed transformation that was never imagined before. Your Excellency, as I conclude, the difference between potential and implementation is leadership. Leadership. What this country has had all the resources it has. This country has had all the minds and brains that it has. What this country has always required is leadership. Leadership that is prepared to make hard decisions. You have made some of the hardest possible decisions in this country. And you have taught us, as your cabinet secretaries, that it is better you make a decision which is wrong instead of not making a decision. Better a decision which is wrong than not making a decision at all. And your hard decisions are indeed now bearing fruit. As I conclude, Your Excellency, these people, and we live with them here, and we talk with them every day, these people see you as their natural ally. True or not true? Isn't Ruto our natural ally? First and foremost, Your Excellency, you co-founded ODM with Baba. But more importantly, ideologically, you are fully aligned with these people. And therefore, we can only say that the future is bright. Politically speaking, we speak to them and they have assured us that they are working with you every step of the way. Every step of the way. And let me also thank Baba Raila Amolo Odinga by joining forces with you and showing us the way. And indeed showing the whole country the way. As I continue to implement my programs of electrification within my ministry, Your Excellency, I continue to abide by your directive that we do so across the country without any form of discrimination. So allow me, with those very many remarks, to welcome my brother, the Cabinet Secretary for Finance and National Treasury, the Honorable John Mbadi, to come forward and make some remarks before inviting the governor. Thank you very much.